Alright. Hopefully you guys can hear me now. What up, Paul Time and Hisu Henry? How you guys doing? That's enough playing this stunt. That's like the only stunt I had on here. What up, minus 70 in the chat? Do I need it? I don't know if I want to practice anything. I did do a run of this before on here. I can't remember what I got. I got like a 144 or something. But I don't think I need to practice anything. I think I'm good. Just playing Smash? It's awesome, dude. Sounds like fun. I'm just gonna do a run of some Super Monkey. Hopefully it goes pretty well. I gotta make sure I actually have space on my computer. I just have too much stuff on here. Yo, what up, Aged Whale? How you doing, dude? Thanks for the good luck. Thank you, Pawi Time, for the good luck as well. Should do 800 stages. Nope, you're a funny guy, but you know that that's a long run. I don't think I want to play until midnight, to be honest with you. I think I'd rather play for another 2 hours and then be done. So I don't think my hands can take 5.5 extra hours. It's a long run. Uptime, it's gonna, I mean, I've been up for like 2 minutes, but I've really been up for like 3 hours. Cause I just did an Arcade 2 run, and then I went and ate dinner for 10-15 minutes. Yeah, 880 stages, that's 3 packs put together. That's not even just this pack. That's a long run. I'll do a run of that at some point, but not today. For now, I'm just gonna do some ultimate speed run, you could say, if you wanted to. Yo, what up before the past? How you doing? Yeah, again, for anyone who doesn't know, this pack is just a compilation of like a bunch of people's levels into a 400 stage pack, which is kind of cool. So these stages are made by like 20-something different people. And I'm going to run through the main challenge mode category, doing all 300 minus the ones I skip. It's pretty awesome. Multiple Monkey Ball games run? You mean like the all console game one, dude? That kind of takes a while. That takes even longer than the 880 stage. I don't think I want to do that either. Welcome back, Faithon. Monkey Ball is fun, dude. I kind of agree, man. It's a pretty fun game. And then adding custom levels into the mix, just kind of a natural extension of it. Just keep giving you more awesome levels to play. That's why I like games like this, because you can just, like, the mechanics and stuff are just so good, you can just keep making more and more levels, and I can just keep playing, and it's still just as fun. You know, other games kinda, like, games that aren't, like, necessarily level-based don't necessarily have that luxury as much. Like, even games like Sunshine, it's like, it's nice to have, like, ROM hacks that you can utilize, like, Mario's mechanics and stuff, but in a more interesting way than even the vanilla game does. It's kind of nice. And I gotta remember this is with warps, so I actually do want to take the warp goals. A lot of these warps just get bonus stages because you get to play more levels that way. Bonus stages you just fall off, so it's not much interesting stuff going on there. Bit sadistic. They do get kind of sadistic a little bit. I don't feel like this pack's that crazy. Like, there's 3 of these, like, community pack type packs. The first one is by far the most sadistic. It's crazy. And it's mostly because the stages are just really old and not that... A lot of them were not that well designed. The second one is quite a bit easier, and this one is maybe a little... This one's a little harder than the second one. Yeah, they're all custom. There's no vanilla stages in this. They are all either stages that were from the previous, like, collab packs, or they're scattered from other packs that exist, or they're just standalone levels that weren't in any packs at all. But they're all custom. There's nothing from the original game in here. They've all been replaced. Other than if you let the cinematic at the beginning play out, you can see the tutorial level. That's still there. That didn't get replaced. If that even counts. Fortunately, I didn't get the skip there. You can jump over that wall. But yeah, if I had to give like my opinion on the difficulty of this hack, I think like beginner is, you know, it's beginner, nothing really that hard in it. I think advanced is probably easier than vanilla by a little bit, and I think expert is until a point where it actually starts getting kind of harder, and then master is way harder than vanilla. That was a really jank finish. That should not have worked. And then story mode's kind of all over the place. Story mode's probably harder than vanilla. By a little bit, but not by too much. But that difficulty curve goes a little bit faster than challenge mode does. Mostly because story mode you have infinite lives, so there's no need for it to like stay really easy when you can just retry as many times as you want. Well, you can play at the tutorial level in the first community pack. It is a playable stage, and it could have been a playable stage in this one as well, but the people working on it just didn't really want to do that. They wanted it to just be custom levels, which I kind of get, but it is kind of weird you can't play that level like without either playing it in that custom pack or using cheat code to play that level. Because it's actually a fun stage. It's kind of cool. Like, this right here is probably one of the hardest stages in beginner. It's still pretty easy. You just jump over some gaps. I don't know. Okay, maybe that's not the hardest. I don't know. Most of these just are not hard. Some of them have speedrun strats that are kind of hard. Like that one. That one's not hard at all. I don't really know why I failed that. Beginner 27 has a pretty hard strat. Beginner 34 has a really hard strat that I'm probably just not going to do. Because it's not even remotely consistent, but it saves so much time. Off the back? You mean the one that I did the green goal? Or are you talking about something else? Because you can't get it. Oh, nice glitch goal. That was awesome. That's kind of a hard strat. You just can't get the goal. It's not close enough to the back. You have to go around. Shoutouts to the banana farm. Gotta grab a couple of the bananas, just because they're in the way. Okay. Did I know that, Seahawks? Well, I do now. Thanks for telling me. Really shouldn't be making that many mistakes in beginner. Because, like, this hack gets kind of, like, a little bit like SMS Arcade near the end in the sense that it's actually super hard to get through it without just dying a bunch. Like, it's pretty hard to get through this run in general without dying a bunch. My PB dies probably like 80 times. But I'm sure if I grinded this out a little bit, I could get a run that dies less than that, but even then, the levels get so hard later that it's really, really hard to do it without dying. At least quite a few times. add speedrun strats on top of it, and then it's just even more of a mess. And I already do have strats for pretty much all these levels that are at least decent. It's your banana farm. Oh, I didn't know you had it. I'm gonna go for this literally one time. Okay, yeah, that worked. That's totally what I was going for. Yeah, that can happen. That angle, as you could probably tell, is really awful, so that most of the time you go for that, you just kind of die. Or you could get hit back and live. That also happens occasionally. Shoutouts to True Logo. This is one of the 3 stages I actually made. It was really easy to make. What up, Ghost T29? I am live again. I'm glad that you're super happy about it, man. Figured it was just the time to come back and do some more speedruns, at least for now. Uh-oh, I did not actually want to fall in there. That's a problem. I need to get out. You actually can't get that green goal without hopping on the walls. Toothy, who made it better? Toothy didn't make True Logo anything. You mean Cutsman? Cutsman made a True Logo HD. How have I been handling the quarantine situation? Okay. It's not been ideal, but I'm still surviving. Now that school's out, it's definitely a good bit better now. Because now I can just kind of stream or do whatever. Well, how you been doing, man? How you been handling it? Shoutouts to Mario64, by the way. Dude, a pack of just logo stages, I would play that, man. That'd be awesome. Good to be honest, though. Don't think that'll ever happen. Yeah, it is. It's literally just it's just the slide. It's just the model ported in with different textures, which is it's kind of awesome. I don't know. I think it makes a great last stage of beginner. It's kind of iconic. It's memorable. And it's different enough with the textures that you don't instantly notice, necessarily. Like, I mean, you can, but I know there were other people that played it and did not really, like, notice at first. Until they play it through and they're like, wait a minute. I've seen this before. The SMS level, I just didn't get in, man. I mean, all the levels were voted on, so if a level isn't in here, it just means it just didn't get voted high enough to get in. There were a lot of good levels, so the actually deciding what to put in here was in like a pretty long process. '50th place to top 10 in Dark Side. Dude, that's kind of a win, man. That's awesome. GG. So shoutouts to Wings 3D, program that was used to make half these levels. Fortunately, there was no Blender logo. That was used probably to make the other half. Nice. Stairs in a monkey ball game. Oh yeah. Sometimes you just gotta surf the waves. Okay. Almost had to do it a second time. What up, 1-Ups for life? How have the streams been going? They've been going alright so far. I've been enjoying it. How you been doing? That was not a split. I don't know why I did that. Last stream, my internet went out, and then it was out all day. Other than that, though, it's been good. I don't really know what happened yesterday, though. That was really bizarre. Better than J. Cool's PvE? I've literally never ran Dark Side in my life. You might be thinking of Darker Side. I had record in that at one point. But I've never ran Dark Side. Yeah, surfing the waves is really cool. It's really trippy. I don't really understand what's going on with the textures on that level, but it just looks so visually, like, interesting. Semester, so you have a big exam yesterday? Gotcha. So you are done now, or you still have more that you gotta finish? It's actually kind of a hard Red Bull for beginner. Yeah, the illusion stage is also really cool. I like that level. I feel like it's one of those concepts that I think is really cool, but I feel like if it was like overdone, it probably wouldn't be as interesting anymore. But it's like, it's pretty much brand new, so I really like it. Because there's some concepts like that that are really easy to like overdo, and then they're not that interesting anymore. But then there's other ones that I feel like can be used in like a million different ways, and they're really cool. Like the jump pad mechanic, that's not gonna make it. Using conveyors, you can like angle them upward and actually make jump pads, and those are in like a lot of levels, and I think those are really cool. That's probably my favorite like mechanic that they've come up with, and they didn't like, that's not even adding any like code or anything, and they just use an in-game mechanic and just turn it into something that it wasn't. And there's like a lot of potential with it. Like there's even the one level that you can literally climb a vertical wall with the conveyor. That's another one that I feel like probably doesn't play the best, but the idea is just so unique that it's kind of gets a pass. It's kind of awesome. $27.30 still? Ah, that's good. It'd be kind of weird if it was something different. Still got a bit of free time. Gotcha. I feel like that's kind of late for college classes to run into the middle of May. Soft Vortex should have came back. Soft Vortex was a 30-second long path level with watermelon textures. I don't think there was ever a chance even that would have come back. I cannot believe I just failed the first level advanced. Alright, I just did it again. I am going to do this differently. I'm going to slow down there. Adapt and overcome. I did like that stage as a meme. And there are some meme stages in here. Like, you got Fish Slave, which is still the weirdest stage ever. It's literally just a fish in a cage. That's been in all the community packs. You got the Wings 3D logo, which is the logo of the program used to make half these levels. You got some other ones in here too, like SNES Rainbow Road kind of is a meme that got in. I don't know, and then you even got the levels that are kind of gimmicky, that are like not the most fun to play, but just are so standoutish that they kind of just got in anyway. Stuff like the one, like I said, where you just kind of ride up the vertical wall. Illusion is cool though. I don't know. Illusion's just such a weird one. Because all it is a visual thing, but it's like so cool because you don't see it anywhere else. Oh, you're until June. Gotcha. That's a pretty long time. Well, Dokkan Course didn't get in again, but if it did, then yeah, it would be in that category as well. It's a really shame that I didn't go in there. This is inspired from Toadstool Tour. In case you didn't know. Reverse Plinko. Yeah, that's the one. Okay, there we go. That jump's really easy to mess up. It's kinda tight. Gringle on the stage doesn't work. I still have no idea why it doesn't work. Otherwise I would take it. But it actually just does not do anything. It's one of the like couple like little issues with this pack that I'm still not really sure how to fix. But the stage after has one anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. Oh my gosh, dude. Yeah, there's a reason I wish the other green goal worked. This one's annoying. There we go. If you don't get that first try, then it's probably slower than taking the blue goal. Really, Seahawks? You said you're gonna do a lot of things by June. I don't know if you're actually gonna be able to do all those things you said you're gonna do. Just being honest, I don't know if that's gonna happen. Nice. Welcome back, Feral Rats. Haven't seen this custom pack before. It's a fairly new one. It's just a collab pack of a bunch of levels, just a compilation pack. So, ton of different like levels visually and stylistically and stuff. Like the worlds and stuff are different like every stage you play. It's kind of cool. What up, Seth Death Lord? Is it true that you created this pack without getting permission from level creators? Kinda, yeah. That's kinda the one problem with it. Is we did not really work with anybody to make it. We just kind of threw it together. So yeah, that is pretty much true. Yeah. Goal on that one's backwards. So then I get the skip here. Yep. That skip like should work every time, and it saves 6 seconds, but it just doesn't always work. Yeah, it worked that time. Yeah. There was a little bit of a drama with that. I think it's like mostly resolved now, but there was some conflicts with the whole permission and level ownership stuff, which, yeah, I don't really want to get like too into on stream, but it should mostly be like over with at this point, mostly resolved. This level I tried to go for a clip at the beginning. You can like gain a bunch of speed and that makes that level like 5 seconds faster, but if you miss it, you just kind of have to take the L. Do the rest of it pretty slowly. Yeah. How you doing, by the way, Seth Death Lord in the chat? Bruh, I don't know how to do this stage like consistently. Want to roll off of that, I think. There we go. Some of these stages, like near the beginning of Advanced, are honestly kind of tricky. Like this one too is also like there is just no consistent way to do that ending. There's just so many like edges and corners going in different directions that it's hard to predict where you're gonna get sent. Okay. Verticality. This has like the hardest red goal in the entire pack, which I'm sadly not going to take because it's literally so hard I could sit here for 20 minutes and not get it a single time. And you don't have to because there's a green goal right here, so it doesn't even matter. Okay, I just remembered last second I'm supposed to take the green. I literally said there's a green goal here and then 5 seconds later proceeded to almost not take it. Did A-List actually get a red goal time on that stage? Because I finished it one time, And I sat there for like 10, 15 minutes or whatever, like, oh, wow, that was cool. I tried it for like, I don't know, however long, just trying to get it one time, and it took me forever just to get it one time. Like, it's definitely the hardest warp goal in this whole pack. Yo, what up, Alpha Flame? How you doing, dude? That was cool. I guess he just had to just sped through the whole thing, but I don't know how else you would do it, so that makes sense. Not to mention that if you speed through it, the goal's sideways, so you'd have to like slow down and go in the goal if you wanted to have a good shot at actually finishing. Otherwise, you just bonk. I don't know. There's probably some kind of setup you can do to get it consistently, I would think. Yeah, you know, I could be upset about that, but that has happened pretty much every single run I've done except one, so. I mean, I've only done, what does my split say? 3? Yeah, I've done 3 runs. And I think the one that I didn't even stream, so. Every time I've streamed this, I've done that mistake. And every other run I've done, I think I have also made that mistake once. Dude. I've got to just take that path slowly. It loses so much time. But it does save time to get the goal, so I still want to get it because it's completely awesome. It's like the E7 wire in SMB1. Okay, we're just gonna reset. I'm not that far into the run. I'll just start from the beginning. Do one more. Next time I get to that stage, I am definitely just gonna play it slower. Because that alone, I'd already lost like well over a minute. I probably shouldn't have reset, honestly, but I don't know, that kind of tilted me. Yeah, fair enough. Sometimes you just gotta fail before you can win. You think so, Axelor? What? I didn't even get enough height for that. Did running into the corner, like, take away my height? There we go. See, I don't think I've ever failed that one before. But yeah, when did he get that, Flame? Do you know when he got that? Because I feel like I didn't see that there. I didn't see that red goal time there last time I had looked. Unless I'm just blind. I feel like that's got to be recent. As long as you can remember, I guess I'm just blind then. I did not, literally never see that there. Green names? Wow. Imagine having a green name on Twitch, bro. I used to be in the Spring Green gang. I used to. And then I got Twitch Prime and made my name white. And it has been that color ever since. I don't remember how long ago that was. I had Twitch Prime for 1 month because it was free with my college email. Everyone needs to go beat your times. Dude, come on, man. I'm trying to let you have a few. I'm so pog, dude. Are you kidding me? You think so? It's kind of nice of you to say. I'm only as pog as the people who watch me. So, if I'm pog, that says a lot about you, my guy. You might be pog yourself. What up, Mifiseri? There's pretty much a 5% chance I pronounced that right. What is your opinion about the speedrunning community, like, as a whole? Or, because it's like, there's like in each game and every even game series has like smaller communities within themselves. I don't know if there's like a whole overarching speedrun community, but in the games I've played and the communities I've been in, they're usually pretty good, I think. All unique in their own ways, kind of, but as a whole, they're all pretty good. I haven't had many like very big issues with any of them, and I've been around for a pretty long time. A lot of cool people to be around. You get some kind of crazy people too, but that's kind of to be expected in any community, I'd say. Typically, the smaller games have less of that, because when you have smaller games, you only have like so many people involved. Like, I think I've liked the smaller communities generally a little more, because I've been able to like kind of phase into those communities a little better than the bigger ones, where it's like a little harder to. You know, like games like Monkey Ball, like everyone knows everyone pretty much to some extent, because there's not that many people that play those games. But then you look at something like Mario, like Sunshine or 64, and it's not quite the same way. Like there is kind of like there's like smaller communities within the overall big community, even with just one game, but it's definitely a little bit of a different feel, I think. I don't know. Well, I don't know what you're looking for when you ask that question, but I probably said more than enough to answer it. Harry Potter console speedrun community. Never played it. Sly Cooper? Never played it. SMS, well yeah, SMS community is huge. There's a ton of people I don't know, but I also don't really feel like I'm in the SMS community the same way I'd say I'm in the Monkey Ball community, if that makes sense. Like with Monkey Ball, like I feel like I interact a lot more with just random people, and in Sunshine, I feel like outside of my stream, I don't like at all. So it's harder for me to say. I don't know. That community just feels like really big. There is like the smaller group of like people in that, and there's like that Discord group that has a lot of like Sunshine people in it that have like been around for a while and stuff. I know people in that a bit more, but that's kind of it. On Brook, dude, those bumps are so annoying. I have no idea how to get through that without having to just go slow. You take back your pog. Wow, that sucks. Jeez, I'm sorry, man. Just never played Sly Cooper. It's probably awesome though if you're in it. If you're not, then it's probably not. I don't know what to say. That's about all I got for you. Because I know you in my chat, and that's about it. I am a speedrun boomer. I mean, you could say that. Depends on the situation. I'm a speedrun like zoomer when it comes to like race file stuff, and then I'm a boomer when it comes to other things. And I guess just the fact that I've been around speedrunning since I was like 10. And I'm 22 now. So, I've been around for a while. I got a decent bit of experience with stuff. Negative comments? I don't know exactly what you get as like on the outside. I don't know what kind of reception you'll see, but on the inside, people are pretty chill. Like I said, I've been around for years, and there's been a handful of like, you know, little drama things or whatever that have happened, of course. Like, that happens with any community I've ever been in my life. But I want to say, as time's gone on, it's just gotten better, mostly. You know? People have gotten, like, older, which I think helps. There was definitely a time where I feel like, yeah, like you're saying, Diddy, like the average age in SMO is like 16. I mean, that literally is like the average age. I feel like back when I was like 15, 16, I felt like everyone was around that age, but now it feels like there are still a lot of people in that age group, but there's also a lot more people in like, you know, early 20s or whatever. Which I guess makes sense. Because a lot of the people got older but haven't left, and then there's new people that come in. Whereas not as many people come in when they're already freaking 25. Just doesn't happen. But like, yeah. Like, I think the biggest SMS drama, like with Sunshine, if we're talking that game, like that was the whole timing discussion, and that ended. Like, that actually got resolved a few months ago, so that's completely over now. Which is really nice. That was one of the biggest things that did kind of turn me off from that game, but that's been resolved for a while now. I think like Monkey Ball, I can't think of anything in particular that's happened recently that would be seen as negative. It's pretty much just chill. So dude, I'm so freaking old, man. I'm 22. So freaking old. I still feel like I'm 18. I felt like I haven't aged a day since I left high school, man. Physically, I feel like I have a little, but mentally, I feel like I kind of feel like I haven't, but also kind of know I have. If it's what I think you're talking about, Xeno, I haven't yet. I'm gonna do something about that real soon. But my internet being out pretty much for 24 hours did not help. I could have been practicing instead of just playing the game 50 times over. Well, I don't know, man. I could always wish I did something different when I was 10, but at the end of the day, all the events that I did from 10 to now are what got me here, and I mean, I'm not unhappy with where I am, so suppose it all worked out in the end, and could always even change later. It's never too late to go crazy with whatever you want to go crazy with. Whether it be speedrunning stuff or whatever else. Yeah, I mean, I feel like mentally like older, but like, I don't know, maybe like interest-wise, like it's kind of, in some ways I feel like it's weird that I still am sometimes still doing things I did when I was literally like 5 years younger. But on the other hand, I also haven't streamed hardly at all, so I don't really know what I've been doing. I don't really know how old I am anymore, mentally or whatever. I'm just gonna go along for the ride. Yeah, Xeno. Sometimes I do wish I'd like picked up other games sooner. Like sometimes I wish I'd played Sunshine sooner, because you know, someone like who was gonna grind that game like as hard as I did, like had I done that sooner, like it might have been kind of cooler doing that before, you know, getting like super good times was kind of like more commonplace. Because it just kind of is inevitable. Like, once enough people start doing a certain thing, it starts to become kind of less interesting from, like, a spectator standpoint. At least for, like, individual people. You know, once there's, like, 10 people with a world record level time, it's like, okay, by the time the 10th guy does it, it's kind of old news. But for the first, like, couple, it's like, holy crap, look at these guys. So there is always that aspect, but you kind of just can't let that be like something you worry about too much, because that's going to always exist no matter what you do. And that's why they always say the best time to start doing really anything is right now. You know? Like even right now, like there'd be something like a few weeks from now I'll be like, man, I wish I started doing that today, instead of playing Extremities, Beginner Extra 12. The stage is cool. I like this stage. Yeah, your hand started to seize up. Yeah, Diddy, 64. Yeah, for sure. Especially with how much that game's scene's taken off. Like I said, I do kind of wish I did more Sunshine stuff, but, you know, I ran it in 2013, and then just did nothing with it. I just did absolutely nothing. That game just did not, like, pique my interest the same way that the Monkey Ball games did, or Mario Kart Wii did at the time. Yeah, that was pretty avoidable. Yeah, especially when you get older, dude. Stuff being easy on the hands. That's huge. That's really, really, really nice to have. Like, it sucks that even Monkey Ball can, like, hurt my wrist now. Because literally all you do is move the stick, but that's enough to upset my left wrist after a while. Which you think wouldn't. It just kind of does. But yeah, it's definitely not too late. You could always still try to catch up. I sometimes do wonder if, like, if I'm gonna hit a point where I'm, like, too old, you know, to, like, keep up with top level standards in certain, like, competitive environments. I feel like that could be possible. But I don't know, it's hard to say. That was such a jank finish. Because it definitely seems like with a lot of the big games, especially now, is most of the top players are almost always people still in their teens. And I don't know if that's just because of their free time or if it's because, like, they're younger or what. I really don't know. I don't get it. Could be a combination of things. Could just be a coincidence. Honestly. Yeah, I would say that's true, Diddy. Like, you could wish you did 64, but at the very least, you did kind of, like, make a legacy for yourself in Sunshine. I mean, that's pretty hard to beat. That's pretty big. You still got that going, so definitely go crazy with that while you can. Nice, Zeno. I mean, yeah, the fact that I'll still play games for several hours a day with minimal breaks doesn't really help. I think all things considered, I really have as much hand pain as I, like, deserve. Like, if I play, like, an absolute, like, degen, then, yeah, my hands are gonna hurt. That's pretty... Duh! Like, what did I expect to happen? I just don't get why, dude. Why? How come when you hit 20, your hands just stop being invincible? Does anyone know why specifically 20 is around the time that seems to happen? I mean, I guess it could happen sooner, but it seems like with people I know that it's always around that age. Your hands are saved, dude. I mean, you could still get hand problems even just from, like, typing too much and stuff. Like, it's not even just from gaming. Like, I know going into CS, like, all the constant typing I'll be doing could still be a problem for my wrists in the future. Certainly not just limited to games. You know, there's other things too, like posture and other things like that that can get bad too, if you're not careful. I'm surprised I don't have, like, more back problems. I have, like, really not good posture. Now that I mention it, I'm like, okay, time to sit straight up. Here we go. I drink a lot of water. At least I do that. That's good. I have no idea how to type well. I'm still the two-finger typer master. It's still me. I mean, my setup's not as bad as it used to be. When I was just sitting up on a bed with literally no back support, it was horrible for my posture. It was so bad. I got a bunch. That was cool. Like, I'm glad at least we're past that. Yeah, well. Happens. Heck yeah, dude. 2-finger typer going into CS, you already know. I didn't even realize that I wasn't typing insanely fast until I played Type Racer with the boys and realized, holy crap, I'm held back by not typing properly. I would like to learn some point, but I don't know when that'll happen. I do have headaches a lot. There is that. I don't know exactly what causes that. How fast can I type? I want to say like the people I was like doing it with could do like 80, 90, or even more words per second, and I was somewhere in like the 50s or 60s or something. Like it wasn't significantly slower, but I mean it was slower by a decent bit. Yeah, around 100. Per minute. Yeah, not per second. Per second would be pretty good. 80, 90. Yeah, I was like not fast. Although some of that's too is because when you type like that, you make a lot of typos as well. And when I made typos, I had to keep going back and correct them. Okay, that's fine. As long as I don't fail. Welcome back, Seahawks. Okay. Thanks for the GL, Ness. Appreciate it, man. How you doing? I don't know. I don't literally only use 2 fingers to type. I probably use like 4. Or maybe 6, even if you count my thumbs. But I don't have like a set like way I type. I don't know. Just I don't have like a way I like have my hands on the keyboard and use certain keys for certain certain fingers. I just don't do that. I did that a little better than last time. Didn't fall. Some of these stages are really rough, man. I'm not gonna reset this time if I fail. What's the stage? If I fail dipped path like 3 times, I'm just gonna keep going. If I fail it more than twice, actually, I think I'm just gonna do green goal. I did have those typing classes. I just literally didn't. I just disregarded everything they told me. Just one of those things I would like to go back and learn. Don't know if I ever will. Maybe someday, in the distant future. 70 words a minute. Can I still get this? Yeah, green goal's not that hard. Green goal is like what red goal should be. I do know cursive. I can write cursive. Thank goodness I learned something useful. I mean, kind of. I don't know. I don't actually remember how to do every cursive letter, but like some of the capital letters, I don't think I remember all of them. Because I only ever use it to sign my name, so I've forgotten a lot of it. 110 words per minute with a teacher at 65 and lost points for not using the right technique. That's kind of BS then. I mean, what should matter is how fast you type. If you can type fast doing some non-traditional method, then that's a win. I mean, that's really all that matters at the end of the day, is typing fast and accurately. Ohm's Law, my boy Ohm. What's up, Halag? Okay, that was kind of jank. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Yeah, blue cat. Mine would probably not look very good. I just never do. I never do it other than to sign things. At least if I fall there, I don't care. It's when I fall at the end that I get kind of sad and start to regret everything. And by everything, I mean not taking the green goal instead of the red. Because I like to go all out and save those extra, like, I don't know, 5 seconds from getting the red goal. In exchange, I lose 30 if I fail anywhere on this wire, possibly more. So I'm doing this so slow, but I just don't want to fail. At that point, I might not have even saved almost anything. But whatever. You stare at their keyboard. I mean, I can do 2 fingers and not even look at my keyboard and still type pretty accurately. Dude, the billiards music pops off, dude. That's a high tier song. I agree. I feel like that's the one most people point out. It is so good. Yeah, I just like know like in my head where all the keys are on like a standard QWERTY keyboard, so I don't usually have to look. But it also means, you know, I'm gonna make typos every now and then. And this song here is like the least recognized one. This is like, that song's from like the Shot like boss fight or something. And this is the menu for golf music. Speaking of golf, yeah, golf music's good too. That's over the sky high levels, I think. That is also a good song. Soccer music pops off. That's the most used song in this pack for a good reason. It's so good. I just want to listen to it all day long. It's just full of bangers, man. It's true. Like, I wish we had used actual custom music for this pack, but the party game music still kind of bangs. 6 years ago. Wow. I don't stream very often. I only just started streaming again. I had basically a 6-month break. And now I've streamed a couple times the last week. So, for now I'm here. And streaming every, I don't know. As of right now, it seems to be just every few days, but subject to change, of course. Oh. What up, Jolly Ollie? How you doing, dude? Yeah, for now. You gotta put for now, because if I disappear for 6 months again, I don't want to hear anyone being surprised. So it could happen. I am not tied down to this at all. I make $0 from this, and I could leave at any point. And I also have, like, other life stuff I gotta do sometimes. Mostly college related. Fish Slave is actually skipped in this run. It's behind a warp goal. And it's mostly behind a warp goal because that stage is just kind of... oh, that stage is just so odd. It's just so weird. So, you don't actually see it in this run. If you do all levels, you do. Okay, that's actually a lie. I do make a little bit from Twitch. It's just very little. I think I have like 7 subs right now. Like it's not much. But I also barely stream, so that's kind of the biggest reason. I made a little bit more when I streamed actively. But I mean to say is it like I'm not financially motivated to stream at all. There's no I could just not stream. The money flow would change basically almost not at all. Is basically what I was trying to get at. nostalgia purposes, I could do that. Ah, that green goal is so tricky. Bruh, let me in! Let me in! Come on! I'm not gonna be 30 seconds ahead soon if I can't get this green goal. There we go. Now I'm gonna do the thing again. There's a route choice here. You can take the red goal, or you could take the green goal and the green goal in the next stage. The 2 green goals, I'm pretty sure, is slower, but it's cooler, so I'm going to do it. Okay, never mind. Nope, not never mind. I'm still gonna do it anyway. Okay, it's gonna be a lot slower, but it's cool, so I'm gonna do it anyway. Because I think the stage is a cool green goal. You gotta like build up a bunch of speed in the mystery box. Yeah, there's a reason I also probably shouldn't do this, because I fail at it a lot. I am, in other words, I'm like intentionally throwing time. But I'm not really sure why. There we go. Easy, first try. Do I wish Monkey Ball 3 happened? Yes. But it didn't. It's just something I'm gonna have to live with. But it would have been cool if it did. Song picks for 2.0 looking like? I have not looked at the sheet. I actually don't know. Hopefully awesome. Banana. I ate an apple today. I didn't eat a banana, sadly. I don't have any. I mean, we got Deluxe. Monkey Ball Deluxe kind of goes crazy, so it's not the end of the world we didn't get 3. It's just a shame Deluxe ended up being on Xbox PS2 only. Until the hack came out, like, a few months ago. You can play it on GameCube, or play it on Wii now, but it's not quite the same, but it's still awesome nonetheless. Okay, that was a bit of an awkward finish. You ate 2 bananas today? That is awesome. I wish I ate 2 bananas today. Not all caps. Oh, you mean the level names? Yeah, the level names not being all caps, I've gotten like so used to now, but it probably does look really weird if you're not used to it. Now I look at all caps and that looks weird to me. Just because I haven't played like vanilla smb2 in a while. Doing that level fast is so weird. Banana Blitz. That game is interesting. Do that DX hack sometime for sure. It's a good hack. Especially if you haven't had a chance to play, you don't have a chance to play it otherwise. The game is definitely worth playing. When the mini games were good, yeah. I do remember when the party games were good. It's crazy that the OG Monkey Ball games not only had good main gameplay, but even had insanely good party games. Then you get the newer Monkey Ball games that suffer with both not being very good. Really unfortunate. A crystal Xbox? Okay, that is completely awesome. That is a win. Uh-oh. Am I still here? My chat did, like, chat reconnecting for a few seconds. Okay. I think I'm still here, because I saw more messages after it. I don't know what the heck just happened. Trash compactor. Hardly know her. I am gone. Uh-oh, that sucks. Wait, how could you tell me that? Huh? How do you know? Am I getting pranked right now? Manually blinking. Wow, I haven't heard blinking. I've heard breathing before. Call him the compactor. That is like a beginner stage. It's so easy. Now feel your tongue in your mouth. Dude, that is horrible. That is a really evil one, honestly. I feel like that might be the worst one. You should make people aware of subconscious things. It's just kind of messed up. Why are there asteroids on railroad? Anyone know? Why are there asteroids on railroad? Do I wish there were more games like this? I do, but at the same time, we have ROM hacks, so we kind of already do have more games like this. I mean, I'm playing one right now. I mean, this is like huge ROM hack of a bunch of people's levels. And on top of that, you've got all those people's like packs themselves that they make, including new ones that come out, you know, as time goes on. So while Sega might not be taking care of us, there's people out there who are. And those guys are the MVPs. Yeah, I don't know. Most ball rolling games I play, I don't really like that much. Monkey Ball's kind of a unique case. Not to say that the other ones aren't good. I can't play them as much as I would play these ones. Like even stuff like Marble Blast, I've given a try, and it's just I just do not like those games like I like Monkey Ball. Shoutouts to looping. You do a loop. People who care. Hopefully I can actually get this first try. Yep. Nice. That was a huge time save. Holy crap. That was a win. Boom, 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 boom. This Gringle's also really hard. There we go. Boom, 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 boom. Oh yeah, I could have held backward for this green goal, but it's really hard to actually do that and not fall off. Could have done the skip bomb looping. It's just not fast. I don't know. It's not faster on average. They were kind of a one of a kind. That is true. Even though, in my honest opinion, as great as those games are, I think the custom levels at this point, as a whole, are better than the vanilla game levels. I really do. I just think, like, I really like the vanilla game and the levels in the vanilla games, but I just think the custom levels have like done more interesting things at this point. Which is really cool when like ROM hacks can get to that level to where they pretty much are better than the original games. Yeah, Monkey Ball 2 is just the best, all-around, probably best game to play. I like Deluxe more, but the fact that that is on the Xbox pretty much is the reason why people don't play Deluxe more than 2. Otherwise, that's probably the best one. Oh wow, what the heck? How did I even hit that wall? Oh, come on, man. You're really trying to kill me out here. Come on. Let me do this jump. For the fans in the audience. There we go. That's a win. That was awesome. Yeah, Deluxe was the one that wasn't on the GameCube, but the reason it's the best one, in my opinion, is because it's literally just 1 and 2 put together, but with more. Like, it's just a straight upgrade, but you have to play it on the Xbox. Or PlayStation 2 if you really can't get it on Xbox. It's a lot worse on that one, though. Alright, we're halfway done with this run. No, we're not. We would be halfway done with this run if the second half wasn't way harder than the first. Because Master Extra alone takes over 10 minutes, and that's 10 stages. Okay, Monkey Ball Adventure, though, kind of pops off. Come on. You can't diss that one. You can diss all the ones after that one. You can't diss Adventure. Come on. That one's okay. Deluxe on the GameCube? No, it's that hack, it's faster. It's faster because the load times are a lot faster. And no lag. Although I guess the Xbox version didn't really have much lag to begin with. Yeah, the PS2 version's so bad it's not even worth playing, probably. You might as well just play the hack on the Wii. Okay. I'm gonna go this way this time. Should have gone the other way, that was a big mistake. BFBB, you think BFBB could ever do that? That'd be cool. I'm still waiting for a Sunshine hack to blow up. I think Arcade 2's got potential. But I don't know. I think it's kind of like, I think it's kind of sad that Sunshine now actually has like full scale ROM hack, and it kind of feels like not that many people have really even like played or seen it still. Because I feel like that game's still got lots of potential for custom stuff. Monkey Ball certainly did, and Monkey Ball went really far. The GameCube era games have got to start. Gotta start getting more traction, man. There we go. There's 2 that you know of. Gotcha. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Survived that somehow. That was a dub. Luckily, I didn't even lose time. Like, pretty much. Didn't lose any. Yeah, GameCube is the best games, I feel like, too. Although the Wii is probably the best console because you can play GameCube, N64, like you can play so much stuff on the Wii. But I definitely still play GameCube games the most. Well, that being said, I have really liked some of the stuff that's come out on the other consoles too. A lot of Nintendo stuff in general is really good. That stage is awesome, even though that strat is super easy. It just looks so cool. Another Mario 64 reference stage, except the Tox boxes, everyone's favorite. Except they don't look like Tox boxes, they look like crates. It's the best. That's what I'm saying. It's hard to say for sure though if nostalgia bias is telling me GameCube's the best or if it really is the best. Cause I'm sure all the people who were like, you know, late teens, 20-somethings are gonna agree. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's just something about a lot of the games on this console that just really capture my interest, where games on other consoles just don't. Yeah, didn't want to go down there. This stage is awesome. This stage is really old. One of the oldest stages in here. Dude, GameCube controller has still made it pretty far, which is kind of crazy. How long this controller has lasted, and how many times Nintendo keeps bringing it back. It's just such a good controller. I don't know if that's exactly what you were saying, but... Alright, this stage is also cool. I need to, like, kind of not mess this up. Okay, yep, that's what I need to not happen. Yeah, I shouldn't have just held up there. That was a bad idea. That lost speed. Alright, this should make it. There we go. Yo, what up, David V. Kimball? In the chat, how you doing, dude? We're back to some Monkey Ball. Doing this ROM hack. Super Monkey Ball 2. Hopefully I can make this cycle here. This is kinda tight. No, I'm not gonna make it. Rip, that's 10 seconds right there. I think the GC controller is overrated. What? I don't know how you could think that. I mean, it's not the most perfect controller in the world, but I mean, it's pretty good. Oh. You know, I'm not really sure why I did that. But the good news is I can take that time loss, and it probably won't matter that much. If I get first cycle here, then we're fine. Yeah, we're gonna get it this time. There we go. Yeah, that's true. Some of the glitchiness with some of the GameCube games is also kind of like iconic. I kind of agree. I could have totally done the strat here. I actually don't know why I didn't opt to do that strat. It's not that hard. You can like get the goal without hitting the button. And that would have saved like another 10 seconds. Why did I not do that? I just like wasn't even thinking about it. I better at least get red goal here first try. We're already losing like a minute on gold. And we're gonna get green goal instead. Fair enough. Oops. Means I'm gonna lose time on this next split, at least a little bit. What up, A-List? Thanks for the good luck, man. I appreciate it. How you doing? I will say, that stage looks cool, so if I had to get the green goal, at least I get to play a cool level. The only thing I don't like about the GameCube controller is just that it's kind of small for my hands, honestly. But other than that, I think it's a great controller. I don't really have any, like, other issues with it. There we go. Kind of sucks. You like almost have to side goal there to get a finish. Yo, what up, Art Explains? How you doing, dude? Those were not the bounces I expected on that. Probably could have made it work. I definitely could have made that work. Yeah, monkeying around. That's true. Could say that. Gotta play some Monkey Target. Favorite party game. Except I'm not gonna... I am really glad I popped out there, because getting that blue goal would have lost me a lot of time. There we go. That's what I wanted to have happen. That is not what I wanted to have happen. Okay, this is not turning out to be a very good split. I need to jump off sooner. Alright, that's good. That'll make it. This will not make it. Nope. This is actually kind of a hard red goal to get. But it skips 2 stages, so I like really want to get it. If I don't get it, then... Well, if I would have gotten blue goal at this point, I would have saved time over this. There we go. That'll make it. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. We still have a pretty decent lead. We'll be okay. Ride that edge there so I don't have to deal with the conveyor sending me backwards. Yo, Shadow Jackie, thank you for the host. Appreciate it, man. How are you doing? Nice, actually got that skip first try. That's awesome. How's my week going? It's going all right. Just streaming stuff. Not a whole lot else going on right now since I'm done with classes. I did not wait long enough there. Gotta wait like half a second. There we go. Yeah, dude, it has been a hot minute, dude. We do got some Monkey Ball mods. There's honestly, Monkey Ball custom levels have been kind of popping off lately. A lot of good stuff coming out. Yeah, it'll be fun. Yeah, dude, hope you're doing well. Good to see you. 50,000 viewers, dude. This is awesome. Let's go. Okay, that really could have killed me. I'm glad it didn't. That was way too close. Kind of getting tripped up on a lot of these warp goals, honestly. Ooh, okay, maybe I should have done warpless. I haven't even done warpless more than like once, I don't think. Probably get a really easy PB. Gotta hit the switch here. This stage is like, it's levels like this that make me want to do with warps, because the warps are just so freaking cool. You gotta open up that that switch, which spawns this pipe down here, which you can kind of just phase through. This isn't what you're supposed to do, obviously, but makes it a lot more consistent. My warpless time is pretty close to this time. Is it really? I don't even remember. That would probably explain, yeah, that would pretty much justify what I said about the warps being what I lose a lot of time to. Yeah, if you didn't do that, you'd have to, like, try to land into the pipe as it's sideways, and if you miss, you just die and lose 30 seconds, so it's a really good thing that you can just phase through it. That's... wow, okay. I did not think that would work. This is going to be a pretty big time save I get this first try. Yep, there we go. That was a huge time save. The other time losses didn't even matter. Yeah, the run for this is very not that optimized. I think... right, I completely forgot. I was like... I gotta actually get that red goal. Yeah, I want to go to the right. Makes it a lot safer. I was gonna say record for this is like a 139, I think, by Ike. So I do have like some kind of goal other than just PBing I could kind of go for. Definitely could still beat it, but I might want to stop losing like a minute, just kind of randomly. A 108 in deluxe. You know, Seahawks, I think you should go for that. Think about it. No one's playing. You could just hop in, start grinding, and just get it yourself. Could happen. Might not be as difficult as you think. That record has been like the same for multiple years now. Don't think it's gonna change anytime soon. You'll get it by June. Sounds good, man. I can't wait. Alright, please do not make me regret not hitting the last switch. Okay. Yeah, I got cursed, dude. Kinda sucks. But it happens. What can you do? Okay, we're going around. Beat's falling off. 4 years at this point. It's hasn't even been 3 actually yet. It'll be 3 years in July, I think. It was sometime after GDQ. Oh, I'm really losing that much time here? That's kind of sucks. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Archway. This stage is awesome. This stage was, stage is really dope to try to do stunts on. That's gonna kill me. I just died, I think. Unless, okay, I can try it again. Never mind, I'm not dead. Okay. That was not ideal, but I mean, can't win them all, I guess. Okay, straight in the goal. And this is the other level that I could lose a lot on. I think the red goal here is honestly easier than the blue goal strat. But it's still kinda tricky. Oh, that was perfect. That was perfect. That was like the ideal run right there. That strat is like, it's so simple, but it's just so awesome. And then I failed Snake. That sucks. Gotta get a little more speed for that. There we go. Not even trying to clip, but makes it easier if you do. Transfer rings. Yep. Got a 108 by June. Do you get to keep the record? Honestly, I don't really know what you mean by that. If you got a 108, then that would be the record, yeah? You gotta do it with the camera on, though. You can't just say you get a 108 and then say you didn't record it. 69, nice. Yep. That's a good stage. It's a good one to have as Expert 69. Still didn't lose time there. That split, that gold could be so much faster. And if you can't tell, this is a conveyor. It's like, it's not animated, but that is actually pushing me forward pretty strong. Okay, that was not exactly how I wanted to do that. That's fine. Let's try it again. Second try. Oh no! If you beat me, I will go and beat you back. That will happen. If that's what you're asking. Because I don't really like care to like play that game right now if no one else is playing it. But if someone actually goes and starts playing it and beats me, I might go back and beat that. It'd be fine. I just don't know if that'll ever happen. No one really like plays Deluxe anymore. It's really sad. What up, Rans426 in the chat? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. I'm gonna do red gold here. There is a routing option there, but I'm gonna just do this one. It's easier. What up, Scrap? Everyone should run smb2 You know? That's probably true. smb2 is another good hack to run. If I had to run another one, that would probably be the one I wanted to play. That or Monkey Ball 2. Or other really good hacks to do RTA of. This stage is so weird. I love the eyes on those though. Or 349. 349 would be a pretty short run, but you could. Shoutouts to Wings. Captain's Wheel. I don't know why that stage is like harder than it looks. This stage is really harder than it looks. You get a 107 in ultimate. Seahawks, dude. If you do it, man, we'll just see what happens then. I don't know what to tell you. Because you're saying these things like it'll happen. I don't think you're gonna. I don't actually think you're gonna go play ultimate. I think you're kind of just. I think you're just kind of joshing me right now. It's okay, you won't. That's what I'm saying. I don't think you will. Oh, wait a minute. Seahawks, come on, man. I am not gonna do the skip here. It just does not work. It's just not consistent. I say that knowing that it actually probably is, and I just kind of suck at it. But you can kind of jump across there if you know what you're doing. Even do it on PS2. If you did it on PS2, that would be probably more impressive than if you got a 111 in Sunshine, to be honest. That is probably even less likely. No, 110 in Sunshine. That would be even less likely than that, I'd say. Anyone want to play Slither.io? Honestly, dude, low key, I would honestly play that again sometime. Yeah, I fell off a little late there. After I get past this, there's not a whole lot of warps left. It's mostly just blue goals. Which I guess also is kind of why these last few splits are so long. You can't skip anything, they're really hard, and some of them get really long at the end. It's very hard, dude. I feel like that stage really isn't that hard. Like that stage is probably easier than Expert 89, but now this stage actually is kind of tricky. Granted, I'm trying to like kind of cut corners where I can. Very first time in a GDQ in this pack, that would be sad. Well, I don't know what to say about that, man. I don't think... Honestly, I don't even think that GDQ is going to happen, but even then, I do not know the likelihood of a GDQ taking a pack like this. Who made pushy panels? I think LM280 did. What up, plane 2-0? To-o? I have no idea how to say that. What up, dude? What up, plane? Yeah, I feel like GDQ is almost certainly gonna get canceled. Like, just hearing that places are still not opening anytime soon kind of makes me think that it probably won't happen. This skip is both really hard and really easy. I don't really understand. Sometimes I just fly into the tape like no problem, and other times I don't even hit the goal post. There we go. No one submitted. I'm pretty sure Ike submitted 651. At least I'm pretty sure he did. Possible it just didn't show up on the page yet. Non-essential stores open. See, I knew they were gonna like start opening non-essential businesses, but what I'm thinking is I don't know if they're gonna like keep I don't know if they're gonna keep like events and stuff open. I really doubt they're gonna keep an event as big as GDQ open within the next couple months. It just doesn't. Okay, well that sucks. Yeah, this stage is crazy, but I feel like this stage is like conceptually incredibly based, and then you play it and it's actually really, really, really hard to actually play because of the camera control mostly. Yeah, I probably didn't improve yet. I don't think any of my GDQ runs have like publicly shown yet. At least when I looked yesterday. Maybe they have now. No. I can still actually save time here. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't think he did either. I think that concept is still really cool, and I feel like you can probably do more with it. That being said, I still think that stage is dope, but I could kind of see why other people think it's obnoxious. You think Seahawks? I think he did 651 at one of those Speedfest marathons, and then just did Monkey Ball 2 at another one because he had already done 651. I don't think it had to do with GDQ. Whacker Blast. This stage is really strange, but kind of awesome. The stage after this is actually really strange. And probably, probably kind of awesome. I think it's kind of awesome. It's just kind of like Illusion in the sense that it's like really weird concept that I haven't really seen on any other stage. That you have like the projection of the stage visually like ahead of you, where it's actually ahead of where it's actually supposed to be. It's really jank. I don't actually know if hitting the switches is better here. I'm like playing a lot worse now. I don't know if I'm just getting really tired or what. Doesn't help, these stages are just getting kind of harder. Okay, that was almost awesome. That was almost a complete win. Surprised I'm honestly still 2 minutes ahead. Why is Water Wheels an expert? Honestly? Honestly? You mean I'm assuming you mean expert extra, but honestly, dude, I don't really know. I guess people just thought it was harder than it actually is. I don't really think it's that hard. This might work? Nope. I don't really fully understand how this works. But the skip here saves a lot of time. But if I don't get it within like 3 tries, then this was kind of yeah, there we go. That amount of lives. Oh, I had 69 a minute ago, yeah. That's completely awesome. Yeah, I think last time I finished a run of this, I had like 20 or like 15, so. All things considered, I actually still have a lot more than I could right now. I've been kind of flopping the last couple splits, but I don't know, a lot of these deaths haven't been like too long. Yeah, Advanced Extra, probably. Yeah, there's levels in Advanced Extra I think are harder than that. At least like a couple. Slants. Okay. Have I died on every extra stage? Other than like treadmills and water wheels? I feel like I've died on like every one. Or at least almost every one. That was rough. How did I not lose anything? Dude, I only lost 0.8 after all that. Okay, that almost worked. You like hug the wall here and it like pushes you really, really far. And that's why I didn't want to hold too long. There we go. Didn't die on Endless. So there's that. What up, Psy Beasting? In the chat, how you doing, dude? Spinning fan. That was a spinning fan. I mean, the name's accurate. There we go. About to play Seahawks' favorite stage, Barcode Bridge. Stage kind of goes off. The paths of this actually change on the way back, which is really weird. Kind of hard to explain. Oh my gosh, dude, Seahawks going crazy. And then there's Minecraft, which is also completely awesome. Oh, do not, okay, yeah. There we go, that's what I wanted to happen. I just tied the record, that was awesome. Pretty confused by this game's physics if you've never played one. I mean, it's just roll the ball. Roll the ball through the floors. You can't really do anything else other than roll. There's no jumping or anything. Physics are, I don't know, I feel like they're kind of intuitive. Like, they'd make sense if you were to roll a ball in a real, like, environment. I feel like it would do the same. Similar things that this game, it does. There we go. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just kind of like expected to die on a bunch of these levels. Not even because they're like that hard, but just because I'm still not really used to doing like strats in a lot of these. That, and I have been streaming for like, I don't know, 5 or 6 hours. I'm tired. Shag got your older brother through college. Really? Okay, I guess we're going the long way around. Usually yeah, you can get on the wall and just skip the whole thing. Okay. Yeah, sure, I'll take a gold split. That's fine, man. I'll take a gold split. Let's go to Master. Go crazy. What the heck just happened? Physics can be a bit janky sometimes, but I feel like most of the time they're pretty good. But this does have a bit of, there are some GameCube game traits that it has in terms of like going through stuff, you know, that kind of thing. Other than that, I feel like it still holds up pretty well. It's the same as Deluxe. If you've ever played or seen Deluxe, you've got Expert, which is the difficulty that I just played, that I'm playing like the extra stages for. There's 100 in there, then there's 20 extras, 20 master, which is I'm in right now. I'm in 20 master stages, and then there's 10 extra stages again after master. So that's 150, and then you've also got beginner and advanced, which combined are also another 150. So this run in total has 300, which is what ultimate is. You just play through everything. Yeah, to gain speed. I mean, in general, you want to bounce on stuff. If you can help it. Being in the air is faster than being on the ground, because on the ground you get friction and there's like a max speed. Well, not really a max speed. I mean, yeah, if you're just rolling, like just standard rolling, there is a max speed. But when you're in the air, you can just keep getting faster and faster and faster. There's no real cap to the speed. Another thing is diagonals are usually faster too, so when I do like boosting and stuff at the beginning of levels, like to the sides, like that also saves a bit of time on every level that I do it for. Sometimes I don't for setup's sake. But... yeah, I think so too. I think of the 400 in here, I would say at minimum like 200 of them are probably better than, you know, most things found in the vanilla game. You can do this without hitting any bumpers. I'm not trying to do that, but if I'm not near any bumpers to hit, might want to do that rather than fall down. With the custom music, I played the one that had like the vanilla in-game music. If you mean like actually added in custom music, I haven't tried that. Oh crap. I could give it a try though. Dude, I am trying so hard to do this in as few cycles as possible, and this is actually, like, pretty dang hard to do. Maybe not as hard as I'm making it look. I'm kind of just failing. It's kind of hard to tell. But I'm kind of just flopping it a little bit. This level, in particular, if you lose camera control, is just kind of a nightmare. Because this game, you don't have free camera movement. You gotta actually, like, just control the camera just with your standard movement. Like, you can't move the C stick or whatever to move it around. It just kind of follows the monkey. Okay, okay. Okay! And I had another chance and I threw it away. Wow, that sucks. This is probably like one of the other harder like warp goals. This is the last warp goal. There are no more after this. But this one's just kind of ridiculous. Exclamation 1. You know, I don't think that's a command. If it is, I'll let you know. If it ever gets added. There we go. Could do it like that. Frustrating? Yeah, you could. I mean, the stage name works pretty well. Totally beaned. This is a good one. Yeah, well. There's a reason it's Master 12. It's pretty tough. Totally beaned. Then there's Disintegrated Underpass. The stage that it's a master stage when you do it normally, and it's well, it's not really a master stage if you play it like that. Just kind of fly through it all. It's a tough stage. I don't blame Llama for struggling with that at all, dude. I think Totally Bean's pretty hard. It doesn't look like it should be, but it just is. Specifically a lost one. Me too, man. Me too. Okay. That level's kind of just weird, kind of tricky. Do I like the new design? You mean like the character design, or? I'm assuming that's what you mean. I think I like the old one better, personally. Like, I wish the monkey ball designs to look like this. Although they probably look... The models would probably look better if they weren't like GameCube models. I will say that. I don't really like the new ones that much. I don't know. They're not bad. I just don't like them as much. These floors are epic. Like, really epic. Yeah, Orbitals is cool. I feel like that level looks way easier than it is. Picture frames. This one actually is just hard. Yeah, well. I've ran BBHD, Banana Blitz HD. I ran it when it was new. I don't really run it now. If I'm gonna keep it real with you, 100, I don't really like that game. So I don't think I will. I probably won't ever run it again. In ugly BG. Honestly, Scrap, everyone who worked on it just liked that one better. That's really all there is to it. I don't know, everyone liked the one in the bedroom more than the one in the volcano. It's like a 37 now. I don't remember what I had. I think I had like a 50 something. It's a 50 something, I think. I ran it for like a week and then just never played it again. I don't know, I just had some like I just kind of had some gripes with that game. Bad taste. Yeah, well, it happens. Golded that still, surprisingly. Guess that actually wasn't that bad of a split. Yeah, these stages get really hard. Ready? 59. I haven't submitted anything to SRC in a while. I'm pretty sure my PBs on there are not up to date. Like even my Banana Blitz ones, I don't think are up to date. This stage would be a long auto scroller, but luckily you just get the whole thing. What up, Davy Jones? Thank you for the good luck, man. I appreciate it. How you doing, dude? Just leave Davy Jones in the chat. Okay, yeah, we're good. I don't think I've ever done that and not died, so that's cool. I don't know how the heck I saved that. How are they supposed to beat this? Honestly, they really kind of aren't. Well, like, I don't know, like, Master Extra in this pack was kind of made, like, with, the idea that casuals probably wouldn't get this far. Because in this pack in particular, you can't actually select the Master difficulty. You have to play all the way through Expert and the Expert Extra stages to even get to Master. And then you have to beat Master and get all the way through that without using a continue to even play these last 10 stages, so you kind of have to already be pretty experienced to get that far. Yeah, well. And then you see even people like me that, well, granted, I am kind of noobing it, but yeah, these stages get pretty brutal. This stage here in particular is really cool because the actual, like, gameplay itself isn't, like, insanely hard, but you actually have to, like, beat the clock. Unless you, my, like, I don't know what it is, but, like, my attention span, my alertness right now is, like, really, really low. Like, I'm reacting to things, like, really slowly. Because I would not usually die on that. But yeah, you gotta like race the clock here, and even if I do this pretty quick, I will get to the end with like just a couple seconds left. Smiling right now? Dude, I'm smiling, man. They call me the Smiler. World record in this pack is like a 139 by Ike, I think. I don't know the seconds, but I'm pretty sure it's a 139. Might beat that this run, might not, might PB this run, might not, I really don't know. Because Master Extra is hard enough to the point where I could get to like the last 3 stages 5 minutes ahead and finish with 5 minutes behind. Like, you just never know. These stages get really hard. This is one of the hardest ones in the pack. Right here is Username. This stage is actually just completely ridiculous. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah, I guess I was in front of the letter. I thought I was already ahead of it. So basically, this is URL from the vanilla game, except it's a wire stage, and there's no indicator of where the letters are going to hit. You just have to kind of know. It's a really cool stage. It's really hard. Hopefully I can get it this try, because this stage is really, really slow to lose runs on. Really boring. I thought you said it was really boring for a second. I was like, are you kidding me? It is really long, that is true. This is the last really hard turn. Okay, I'm gonna beat it. For some reason, this one is like twice as thick, and it's after, but you can get trolled on these bumps. Okay, there we go. Okay. I like this one. You just cheese it. There we go. That's a nice little breather from the other 9 stages. This one's also not too bad. This is the only other stage in here that I made, other than Rap, which is in story mode. This it ends at 10, so this is the 4th to last stage. This one's also kind of a time crunch one. It used to be 60 seconds, but in this pack it was reduced to 45. Because I don't know, just because the stages around it are really hard. Finale too long. It honestly is kind of long, but it's awesome. I feel like with a stage like the grand finale, if other stages in this pack were like that, I wouldn't like it. But considering it's just one and it's the very last stage, I feel like it works. But I feel like it only works as a final stage. I do not think I would like, I don't think I'd like Monkey Ball as much if it had like the really, really long stage design for a lot of the levels. I just did that too early. I don't know why I did that. Yeah, I made Exam easy. I made it back in like 2016. Back when custom levels were newer and I tried making a few. Haven't really made any since though. You know, I wouldn't do this if I thought I would ever die doing it, but I think I've died every time I've tried this. And the reason I'm trying to like go around like that instead of just taking the long way is because there's like a 10-second cycle I'm trying to catch. That if I don't get, then I'm gonna get a 10 instead of a 20. So I'd really like to get it if I can. I'm just not gonna go for it because apparently that's too hard. I'm just gonna not do it this time. Unless I get there like stupid early. Which I don't think I'm going to. Yeah, I'm not gonna get there early. I'm just gonna do this the normal way. Dude, oh my gosh. I am so tired right now. Oh my gosh. I don't want to throw. I really don't want to throw. Because I should still PB right now. It should be so easy. Dude. J. Cool is smiling right now. For content, dude, this isn't for content. If I don't get this, then that just means I don't highlight this. If I throw, I actually am throwing away content. Technically. This is not the hardest stage. The 2 stages after this are harder than this stage. I've literally never fallen in that hole before today. I don't think anyone has ever fallen into that hole before today. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think anyone on this planet has ever fallen into that square hole until I just did. That is like most forgettable challenge of the stage. Like I don't know how I'm failing that. This part's actually hard. I'm surprised I haven't failed that part more. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Playing it safe. Just trying to beat the stage. Gonna go the long way around. Not gonna try to catch any early cycles. I can still PB this. Yeah, this stage is supposed to be free. Honestly, compared to the other ones, yeah, it kinda is supposed to be free. The main reason this is even in Master Extra is because of this ending. Being kind of unforgiving if you don't specifically know what you're doing. And I'm always used to splitting there because Monkey Ball keeps split there. I don't know why I keep doing that. This stage is the one that I could beat first try or 20th try, so. This is basically, do I PB or not, as if I beat this. And it's because of this wire. This wire right here. That wire, man. The last stage is hard, but that last stage doesn't have anything like that. But it is long, so if I don't get to the last stage with at least like 3-something minutes to spare, I'm not gonna PB. I don't think I'm gonna beat this very quickly. I could always rapid pause through it if I really wanted to, but I'd rather not do that. Yeah, it's angled. That's what makes it so hard, is the wire is actually at an angle. Which you can kind of see how that makes it harder given, like, you know, just thinking about like the Tears Red Goal wire. Granted, that one's a lot thinner, but think about how short that is and how inconsistent it is. Now, imagine that, but a little thicker, but it's this long. Okay, there we go. Okay, we got it. I beat that in less tries than Culmination. That is something I never thought I'd say. Now, hopefully this doesn't take me more than one try. If I can beat this first try, I might be a 139. I don't remember how long this takes. Nah, bro, I'm not doing the skip. I won't do it. I could do a huge skip here, but I'm not gonna do it. Please make that. Okay, yeah, well. You know, my luck with trying to hit cycles today has really not been, not really been that good. So basically, yeah, you can use that wormhole and get like a ton of height and skip like 3/4 of the level, but I feel like a stage like this deserves to be played in its entirety. I could still PB if I beat it this try. I could maybe afford maybe one more death, and then I probably can't PB anymore. I have to get this try, I think. I can't remember how long this level takes. I think I do have to beat it this try, and even then, I don't even know if I'll PB. I actually might have already missed it. This stage is like actually 3 minutes long. I want to do this just quick enough I can get that cycle. There we go. So I'll have to wait a while if I don't. Rule of thumb, it's the bigger finger. That is true. That is a true statement. What? What? Huh? Hello? What just hit me? What just killed me? Okay. I swear I don't have moon jump on. I literally just jumped off of nothing. I have no idea what that was. But okay. Well, that just killed PB, but you know, it's alright. Wasn't gonna PB by that much. I can tell you right now, though, I'm not gonna be doing that section fast again. Do you have any idea, Cutsman, literally what could have caused that? Or why that would have happened? So I got nothing. That thing that's moving, this thing, no way. I mean, that's not moving anywhere near fast enough to do that to me. Oh, you see that? Did you see that? That like block like spawned for like a second and or like a frame and then despawned. That might actually be it. I could have hit that like literally the one frame that spawned and it killed me. Starts in, yeah, I guess that's what it was. That is just so bizarre. That's just unlucky that I happened to hit that. Yo, Hydration, shout outs to my boy Hydration for the PB on GB2. That's a complete win, dude. That's awesome. Almost done with this level. Hey man, it's alright. It technically was totally avoidable. I could have just done the skip and we wouldn't have had that issue. And that's why I probably should have done the skip. Luckily, though, I'm gonna beat the stage this time, so. The end of this is just a straight wire. There's nothing else that really happens. There we go. That split was almost 20 minutes long. And just like that, I went from being ahead on every split in the run, basically, until the very last one. It's just freaking hard, man. And I am so exhausted. What up, Owen? I'm doing alright, man. How you doing? Thank you for the 5 bits. I'm Deluxe's best friend. Yeah, that text didn't get changed. That's kind of awkward. Oops. Well, tired because work sucks? Dude, that sucks, man. Pretty tired too, but instead of working, I've been playing children's video games for 6 hours, so. Or I don't know, I don't even know if I've been live for that long. Kind of feels like it. Put in my name, Gone. That's me. That's what they call me. Shoutouts to Gone. No problem, dude. Thanks for having me. That was fun to play. Anyways, that's gonna be it for me. I am super exhausted. And I think I need to be done for now. Thanks for watching, though, guys. That was pretty fun. PB in arcade too, at least. So did actually get a pretty big dub earlier. Probably have better luck with 2.0 next time. You are, man. I am. I am. What am I? Yeah, see you next time, dude. I'm a peace out. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.